guys. Hold on just one second. My computer sounds like a jet plane, and it's going to be hard for you to hear me over that, so hopefully that will simmer down in a minute. So, first off, some of you don't really know me. You've recently started to be friends with me, or we connected in some way or another, and you've seen some of my posts, but you really don't know too much about me. And so I just want to tell you a little bit about myself. Hi Ryan. So I'm actually married. I have 3 pets. I've been in healthcare for a really long time, and I started Beachbody coaching back in August. So basically, I wanted to kind of share my fears of how I even thought about that and what my concerns were before starting. Cats, behave. Love you too, brother. Thank you for joining. So before I kind of was on my own little health journey by myself. It was struggling. I hit a plateau, tried to eat healthy, wasn't exercising, just kind of was doing my own thing. And Beachbody ads kept popping up, and I just kept ignoring them, thinking that's not anything I would ever do. And then there was the coaching opportunity a couple times, and financially, I felt that it was difficult for me to even think about that. But then in another financial part, thought potentially it could help us down the road. And I knew it wasn't going to be easy. I know anything I try is not always easy. It's going to be challenging. And of course it has been. But it's been challenging me in so many different ways. And it's been teaching me how to love myself and have a different mindset to help other people. Also in my career versus not only just Beachbody coaching. So kind of looked into it. I talked to Kirk a little bit about it. Kind of hesitated, thought it costed too much, debated, and thought, you know what, I only live once, and it's going to help me in my, Tiger, stop that. It's going to help me with my weight goals, help me get healthier, and potentially help me down the road with some extra income. So I still kind of debated. Spending $140 on myself wasn't really something I was comfortable with because we didn't have the money to do it. And I was anticipating other things to happen and just kind of kept putting it off. Kept watching, now my coach, watching her post and just kind of following her and seeing, where she's going, how the fitness programs benefit her, the shakes benefit her, and how it could potentially help me. So then I decided, you know what, I'm going to invest in myself, regardless of how scared I am to spend that $140 on myself. I charged it to my credit card in the hopes that something was going to happen for me. And surprisingly, all my fears and anticipation, and yes, it's still on my credit card, but I've lost 18 pounds in the process of all of my doubt. Not only that, when I also thought about it, I understood the fitness part of it, hated working out, didn't even want to even think about having to do that on a daily basis, and didn't know how that would affect me with my injury, as I can't do a lot with my limitations. And surprisingly, that doubt has also gone away because I have less flare-ups because of the workouts, and it's actually making me stronger. And so I'm hoping that will continue and continue to be less and less flare-ups for me. Excuse me. But my other fear before starting was the shakes. I'm not a shake person, never done shakes before, the cost of the shakes were tremendous for me. Like spending $100 on myself a month for drinking a shake that I didn't know the value of it, and not knowing how it would benefit me scared me. Thinking, I'm spending this money every month, charging it on my card, and not even knowing how it's going to benefit me. And so that was also my fear of starting the challenge pack and trying the Shakeology. But then I learned, after encouraging myself to take that leap, I've actually cut my cravings down. I'm not craving the cookies, the chips, the ice cream, the snacking every day, because I've been consistent with my Shakeology. So that has been a real big plus for me. And it's really weird because I actually crave healthy foods versus those junk foods that I used to crave. But it also helps with my digestive system, which I've struggled with. So that has also improved for me. I won't go into details about that. The other part I like is I can take that as a meal instead of having a full meal. So for me, drinking my Shakeology in the morning for breakfast or a snack is really helpful for me, especially that snack time, because that's when normally crave those snacks. I'm a huge chocolate person, and so that was a challenge and fear of mine. But honestly, those dense nutrition shake actually really helps with that. So that has been something I'm so thankful for taking the leap on and not letting my fears take over and worried about the cost, because honestly, that cost a day is $4. $4 for one meal, when I could go and buy a bag of chips for $4 every day, 2 times a week, and other snacks, and I'm spending so much more money on that garbage or fast food or gas station food than that one $4 shake a day that is actually giving me all my vitamins, my nutrition, and a meal. So in the end, I'm spending less money on things that I shouldn't eat. I'm fueling my body for energy, and I'm not having to buy the vitamins. So that is benefiting myself in so many other ways without ever knowing. Sorry, I can't get rid of this cold. That's starting to come, so if I'm sounding annoying, I apologize. But I just wanted to share, my fears of how I started, why I was concerned, why I didn't see the value of the workouts and the shakes and all these potential things that came with that challenge pack. And then actually getting to be doing all that stuff has made a big impact on my life. I've tried to work on more personal development, more business development, and continue to work out when I never liked working out ever. Some days I still struggle. I'm not perfect. I mean, who is? Nobody's perfect. I have my days that I don't want to get up and work out. I don't want to make a healthy meal. I don't want to go to sleep, lack of sleep and all those things, but nobody's perfect. We're all going to have our bad days. We're all going to struggle. But I'm actually so surprised that I've continued for 5 months to stay on the program. And I say that because I have people holding me accountable. I have such a group of wonderful other challengers that are pushing me to do better, pushing me to make my goals. And every time I see the scale, see the number of where I am, I just keep wanting to push myself further. And I hope that I can maintain a healthy weight, reduce my risk of having high blood pressure, diabetes, any other form of health issue, because I'm trying to live a healthier life. And as long as I can try to prevent part of that, that's all that matters. Of course, you can't prevent inherited medical concerns, but you can take the time to better yourself to reduce those risks down the road. So, does anybody have any questions for me, for those who are in the group? Hi, Missy, Caitlin. So, I hope that the video kind of helped you see where I've come from and my fears of starting Beachbody, my fears of the cost, the fears of what I didn't know what to expect. But I've really come so far and gotten to know and get to develop a whole different system, but get to know new things. I'm calling you out? No. Hi. But, Beachbody has given me a choice to better myself. They're not pushing me to do it for myself. They're not telling me what I have to do every day. I'm telling myself where I want to go, what I want to do, and how I want to help others in all of that. And I can't say enough that this week has been so motivating for me. I haven't dreaded working out this week. I've been staying up till like 1 o'clock every day. And it's because I have such a great group of challengers this week with the Beachbody Health Beat started, that everybody's been so supportive of each other in that group and encouraging, that everybody feels so welcomed and wanting to do those workouts. So I think that's motivating me to also push myself to get my workouts done. They have been a little difficult and have been bothering my injury with the PIO this week. But day 3 today has been better, and I'm just going to keep pushing myself to do better. And I'm grateful that I took the chance, the risk of not letting my fears, the cost of the money, of the doubt, and the anticipation of would Kirk stand behind me on buying a challenge pack because of the Shakeology cost, and he's been beside me this whole time and rooting me on and understanding how the Shakeology is benefiting me, and he's actually been drinking it as well. And I love that I can actually go months without eating cookies or chips or other junk food that we would typically have in our house every day. So, with that being said, I will bid you guys a good night, unless you guys have any questions for me. Hi, Kasha. So awesome. Thank you guys for coming and listening to my fears. I really did not want to do a live chat. It's nerve-wracking. I'm not confident in it. I'm sure that's part of why of the hesitation in my voice. I got social anxiety, so this is different for me. So I appreciate you guys coming, and I will send her some information, sure. And I will also put a link on the bottom of this Facebook page. I have a website now that I'm still working on. I have information about meal ideas. I have information about challenge packs. And I have a whole page designated for Shakeology, like how they got all these special dense ingredients. They actually go around the world to find the best nutrition to add to those Shakeologies. Thank you, Missy. And so that's a great thing to take a look at, because it definitely has much more value in your weight loss than you really think there is. So definitely take a look at that. And there should be more to come. I'm hoping to have a little bio of my experience with PiYo, seeing that it's different than the other workouts I have done. So I really think letting you guys know how I feel during the workouts, how it's been challenging for me, what's been beneficial for me. So stay tuned for that as well. And then if you go to the website as well, I have some freebies that you guys can also receive if you want. Tell Grandma hi. So I'll put those links on the bottom. And if you guys have any questions or concerns about the Shakeology, you want more information from me personally, how it's benefited me, versus what I've also said in the chat, feel free to private message me. And I'm open to any questions. All right, guys, you have a great day. Thank you all for coming, and I appreciate it. Bye.